You checked your blood sugar this morning, and the number just didn't make sense. You ate careful yesterday. You skipped the dessert. You did everything right. And still, that number's sitting there, staring back at you like it's got something to prove. I know that feeling. And if you're nodding right now, you're in the right place. Now, real quick before we get into anything, and I say this because I care about every single one of you watching, this video is for general information and educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always talk to your doctor. Always. Okay? Good. Now let's get into this together. Welcome back, y'all. I'm so glad you're here today because honestly, this one's been sitting in my heart for a while. I get messages. Oh, I get so many messages. And so many of you are telling me the same thing. I'm doing everything my doctor said. I'm watching what I eat. I'm taking my medication, but my numbers still aren't where I want them. And you're tired. Not just physically tired. You're soul tired of fighting your own body every single day. Well, listen, you're not broken, sweetheart. Your body is not your enemy. It just needs a little help from a different direction. And today, I want to talk about something that doesn't come in a pill bottle. It doesn't cost a fortune. And for so many folks, it's been quietly, gently working in the background, even while they sleep. Does that sound too good to be true? I get it. But hang on. Let's walk through this together. Here's what I've come to understand over all these years talking with folks just like you. Managing blood sugar isn't just about what you eat at dinner. It's about what your whole body is doing, all day and all night long. You might not know this, but your blood sugar actually does a little dance while you sleep. It rises, it dips, it shifts around based on stress hormones, what you ate, how long you sat that afternoon, even how warm or cool your bedroom is. Isn't that something? And here's the part that gets me. So many of you have told me, and I hear this all the time, I wake up with higher blood sugar than when I went to bed. That's called the dawn phenomenon. And oh boy, it confuses so many people. You didn't eat anything. You were sleeping. And yet there it is. Your liver, bless its hard-working little heart, is releasing stored glucose overnight to get you ready for the day. And if your insulin sensitivity isn't where it needs to be, that glucose just hangs around in your bloodstream instead of getting used up properly. Now, does that ring a bell? Because I've heard this from so many folks just like you. And once they understood why it was happening, things started to shift. All right, let's get into the good stuff. The first thing, and this one genuinely surprised me when I first learned about it, is a short, gentle walk after meals. Not a 5-mile hike. I'm talking 10 to 15 minutes. Just a slow, easy stroll around the block or even around your living room if it's cold outside. Research has shown that light movement after eating can help your muscles absorb glucose before it has a chance to spike in your blood. Some studies suggest it can support a meaningful drop in post-meal blood sugar. And folks, that's not nothing. I know what some of you are thinking. I'm stiff after I eat. My knees don't cooperate. I've heard that, and I understand it completely. Even slow marching in place while you watch the news, genuinely, that counts. Your muscles don't care how glamorous it looks. They just want to work. Now here's one that works while you sleep, and I mean that literally. Are you ready? It's magnesium. Stick with me because I know supplements get thrown around like confetti these days, and I'm not here to sell you anything. But magnesium is one of those quiet, underappreciated minerals that so many of us over 55 are just plain low on. It plays a role in over 300 processes in the body, and insulin function is one of them. Many folks find that taking a magnesium supplement in the evening, magnesium glycinate is one of the gentler forms, can support better blood sugar regulation overnight. From what I've seen and heard from so many of you, better sleep quality often follows too, and that's a whole other gift. Now, talk to your doctor before adding any supplement. I mean that, but it's absolutely worth asking about. Hang on, because this next one is a game changer for a lot of people, and hardly anybody talks about it. It's the order in which you eat your food. You know how you might start dinner by reaching for the bread roll or take a few bites of rice first? Well, research is now suggesting that eating your vegetables and protein before your carbohydrates can meaningfully reduce the blood sugar spike from that meal. Not cutting carbs, just changing the order. So many of y'all tell me you've tried low-carb diets and you just miss food. You miss a piece of cornbread. You miss a little pasta. And I hear you, I really do. Well, this little trick doesn't ask you to give anything up. It just asks you to rearrange your plate a little. Eat your green beans first, then your chicken, then your potatoes. That's it. Sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But simple is what actually gets done. Now let's talk about something you do every single morning without even thinking about it, and that's drink something. And what you choose to drink first thing can set the tone for your blood sugar the whole rest of the day. Starting your morning with a large glass of water before anything else can help your kidneys flush out some of that extra glucose your body built up overnight. Simple, free, and kind to your body. Some folks also find that a small amount of apple cider vinegar, diluted in water, maybe a teaspoon or two, before a meal can help support more stable blood sugar levels. Now, I'm not saying it's magic. I'm not saying that at all. But many find it helpful, and from what I've seen, it's one of those things worth a gentle conversation with your doctor about. Y'all, I cannot talk about blood sugar without talking about sleep. I know, you've heard it before, but I want you to really hear me on this one. When you don't sleep enough, or when your sleep is broken up all night long, your cortisol levels rise. Cortisol is a stress hormone, and it tells your liver to pump out more glucose. So you can eat perfectly, walk after dinner, do everything right, and still wake up with higher numbers just because your sleep was rough. So many of you have told me you're up 2-3 times a night. Bathroom trips, aches, a mind that won't quiet down. I've been there. It's exhausting in every sense of the word. Working on sleep quality, even small improvements, can have a real ripple effect on your blood sugar. A cooler room, a consistent bedtime, cutting off screens an hour early. Little things, but real things. Last one, and I saved this one for the end because it's the one that touches my heart the most. Stress. Chronic, quiet, everyday stress. You might be carrying worry about your health, your family, finances, things you can't control. And I want you to know I see you. That weight is real. But stress hormones directly impact blood sugar. Directly. So finding even 5 minutes a day to breathe slowly, to sit outside, to pray or meditate or just be still, that is not laziness. That is medicine for your body. You deserve those 5 minutes. You've earned them 100 times over. Here's what I want you to take away from today. Your blood sugar isn't just a number. It's a message from your body that it needs support. Not punishment, not perfection, just gentle, consistent care. And you are absolutely capable of giving it that. You've gotten this far. You showed up today. You're learning. You're trying. That matters more than you know. And remember, please talk to your doctor before making any changes, especially with supplements or medications. This video is educational only and not medical advice. Now, if something today spoke to you, will you do me a favor? Hit that thumbs up. It truly helps this reach more people who need it. Leave me a comment below and tell me, what's been the toughest part of managing your blood sugar lately? I read every single one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button and ring the bell so we can keep walking this road together. I'll see you in the next one. You take good care now.